Alright y'all, here's a DIY saddle 2.0. So after I finished my first one with the speedy stitcher, I probably had about 15 plus hours of hand stitching with that thing. Found out my girlfriend's mom had a sewing machine, go figure. So of course I had to ask her if I could borrow it for a cool man project here. And sure enough, she told me I could. So I grabbed it from her and been doing a bunch of research on load bearing stitches and proper stitching techniques and stuff for weight loaded webbing and stuff. So I went for it. It's not as pretty as all the other guys on the forums. You know, it's my first time machine sewing anything, let alone sewing anything. And I think it turned out pretty good. I'm doing some low-level ground testing right now. And I feel pretty good. It's way more comfortable than my first one that I did with the speedy stitcher, out of a army rucksack bag. So this one works pretty good. I'm also testing out the primal V-step tree steps, whatever, the primal V bars. So check it out. Got this is 19 kilonewton Prusik rope. It's really for accessory cord. But made my bridge out of that. I recycled the old hunting harness to use all the webbing, and I used the dedicated belt off of the hunting harness for the lineman's loops, and the actual belt, the waist belt itself. So that goes all the way around, sewn through. And this is a one solid piece of webbing that's anchored this middle center there. I also added the leg straps from the hunting harness. That I might change to some thinner ones, but they work and I feel safe. I was hanging in them. You know, so came out pretty cool. I made this little pouch here that holds my lineman's rope once I'm done with it. You know, pretty good first. This is really my first test set. Been sitting in it for probably about 30 minutes now. No problemo. Feels good actually. Way more comfortable than my speedy stitcher project. Yeah, I'll show that one to you guys too. DIY saddle. It's made out of a military rucksack canvas bag. It's got 1-inch webbing going through the whole bag. It's lining the bag. These primal V steps. Yeah, they handle side pressure just fine. And they cam over pretty. I mean, you just got to practice camming them over. I've never used any cam over lock-ons like that before, so once you figure that out, it's easy peasy. You know. I think it turned out pretty nice. I'm gonna slay a couple deer out of this thing this year, hopefully. So. I think I'm more of a leaner than a sitter. Really all my materials were pretty much sourced what I already had. I did go buy this ripped camo ripstop from Joann's Fabrics and some Gutermann's upholstery thread. Here's a in-action fall to the tree, I reckon. You know, so caught. Just like that, caught me, no problemo. You know, and then you gotta fix yourself and you just push off of the tree and get your footing back, and you know, you can reset, readjust. My saddle definitely came up a little bit, but You know, you can adjust, you can use your tether slack to pull you up and adjust a little bit and reset. Good to go. Pretty cool.